Hi everybody, I'll be talking about the problem about VBCCR controls when they are hosted in a user control. As you have seen in the previous videos, I could click comment buttons and text boxes placed on the user control which holds VBCCR controls. Okay, this is my user control which has a problem within it. I will be making a test in my project here. I'm using here in my project OCX version, and also I will be making the test on the Common Controls demo project. Okay, let's start. Here in my form I have this user control here. As you can see, I can in design time I can deal with comment buttons. I can click the list view, and as you can see, when I click list view, as if it does not exist, and I cannot move or drag the control while I'm holding the list view or one of VBCCR components placed within it. Okay, but I can move it from here, this label here. Okay, now I could reproduce the behavior which can raise this error. Okay, I have deleted all the code until I have reached to some point that I have some code in the user control initialize is what is causing this problem. Now I'm going to comment this code. As you can see, these are normal VB labels. Okay, no code here related to VBCCR components, but here there is some code which is related to list view, VBCCR list view. Okay, I'm just separating them to make you get some point I'm going to talk about right now. Now I'm going to comment all the code here and see what happens. The problem disappeared now, and I can drag the list view. I can drag the control from the list view, and I cannot click comment buttons in design time, and it's fine and no problem here. Now I'm going to the user control again and uncomment the code which is not related to any VBCCR components. These are just VB normal labels, and see if it is going, if it will remain. Okay, the problem now rose again. So it is not about any code related to calling VBCCR functions or method or properties. It's very normal code here. Now I'm going to comment here and uncomment code related to VBCCR, and the problem will not go away. It will still be there. It will still there. Okay, so does that mean any code is placed in user control initialize, if this user control has VBCCR components, will raise this error? The answer is yes, but actually not all the code. Like if I say here, let's put a text box as an example. This is just normal VB text box, and I'm going to write then now text one dot text equals hello. Okay, and I'm going to test again. Okay, the problem is here. So it's not about calling any code related to VBCCR, it's about calling any code which can draw something on any control. I think it's related to drawing something to controls, but why this code affects only user controls holding VBCCR components inside them? I don't know, but any code related to drawing something on the screen causes this error. Okay, I'm going to comment it, and I'm going to put some code like vms as string and s equals anything here. Okay, and let's check if the problem is still here. Okay, no problem. So let's get to a conclusion here. If any code is placed in user control initialize event, and this code was related to drawing something on a control, it will cause this problem to happen. Okay, let's test another user control just to show you it is not related only to this user control I'm using here. I'm going to create a simple user control here just as a test. I'm going to put a text box, normal text box, okay, just normal text box, and I will not put any VBCCR components. I will not put any VBCCR components here, and I'm going to save it. Okay, and I'm going to put in the initialize event here text1.text equals something. Okay, and I'm going to switch to the fall and place this user control. No problem here because it does not host any VBCCR components, but once I put any VBCCR component, let's say a command button, and restart the test. Okay, I'm going to save, and I'm going to close the designer window, and this is the user control. Okay, let's see. Yes, now I can deal with the command button, and also this is VBCCR command button, and this is just a normal text, and I can also deal with it in design time. I can click it. Okay, this is not a normal behavior, and I also, as you can see, I cannot drag the user control from its space here. So as a conclusion, if we have a user control and it has some VBCCR components, just say like a command button. If you have a user control and it has VBCCR components, and we put some code related to drawing something to a control in the user control initialize event, this problem happens. Okay, we're going to the user control again. Let's replace the command button with okay, let's add a list view. Okay, this is VBCCR list view, and perform the test again. Okay, this problem is still here. Of course, list view, I cannot click on it, but I cannot still move or drag the user control, and I can get access to any control placed in it in design time. Now this is about my project. I'm using the OCX version, and I have switched it to Common Controls Demo project, and this is the main form here. I have cleared all the code from it and all controls, and I'm going to perform the same test. I'm going to add a user control and add a text box only a text box. I will not put any VBCCR components, and I'm going to switch to the main form and place the user control. Oh, I have forgotten to place some code in the user initialize event. Let's say text1.text equals, okay, and no problem here because it does not have any VBCCR component. Once I put a VBCCR component like a comment button and retest again, as you can see here, I can deal with the comment button and also the normal text box. Okay, let's perform the test again, but the code here is not related to VBCCR components. Okay, this code doesn't have any relation with VBCCR components. But let's see what happens if I call if I write some code related to VBCCR components like comment button caption equals, and see what happens. I'm going to save it first. I'm going to save it and see what happens here. Okay, the debugger is now telling me, as you can see here, object has been modified while it is subclassed. Okay, but this, if I call some some code related to VBCCR components, okay, in the user control initialize event. Okay, I'm going to close the IDE and restart again. I'm going to edit the user control code so that it does not crash the IDE. Okay, so this is the problem here. Now let's switch to my project and perform the test about calling this user control. It is in my project. I'm using the LCX. I'm going to call some code related to VBCCR component and see what happened. I thought it would crash. As it has as the debugger in the common controls demo stopped debug.assert, and I thought here it's going to crash, and I'm going to test it here. Caption equals anything. What's this? The problem? Okay, it's still here. Okay, but it did not crash. And I guess the problem is still here. I hope this video can make the point more clear. And thanks all for being here for help. I forgot. Okay, I'm limited to 15 minutes of recording. I'm going to perform a test in so fast way. I'm going to call some code not related to drawing. Let's say dot cancel equals false. Okay, it is not related to drawing.